All right, hey everybody. So, I want to talk about something very serious with all you guys. Growing up, of course, I have been pregnant before and I've miscarried, and I know that either miscarrying or, I know there's some people who think, who go through abortions and stuff like that in life, um, that they think that they don't have a way out, that God won't provide or sustain them, and they make the decision, and before they know it, they're regretting the decisions that they make in life. And it sits with them for a long time, and they deal with the pain within them, within their heart. But losing a child, they regret the decisions that they make. But losing a child at any point in your life is something serious, and it's very hard and very sad. And I've had to talk to numerous people who've had abortions during their life or have gone through miscarriages in their life, and I know that it's a very hard struggle. Now, I'm not saying that abortion is right to any extent, but what I am saying that is that the grief of that you have after you go through the abortion and the situations in your life, that God can help you get over that grief and help you to let go. So I don't know everybody out there in every situation that anybody's going through, but one thing that I do know is I had one met this woman, and a thing that she did for women who had miscarriages or abortions and had a hard time of letting go of their loss of their child, or the mistakes that they made with getting rid of their child, and if they wanted something to say to them. I know that I'm going to do this with myself because of my miscarriage. I have gotten over the grief, but I do know some other people who have not let go of the pain that comes from these things. So what you do if you want to do that to help you get over the loss of your child, or maybe the loss of a loved one. I don't know what it is that you're going through, but maybe you have a loved one that you've lost in life and you're having a hard time letting them go. Just take a balloon, go to somewhere peaceful. I'm gonna be going to a lake, and we're just all gonna have balloons filled with helium, of course, and we're gonna say our final words. Maybe write a letter and tie it up the end of the balloon, and say your goodbyes, even if you can't say them out loud, and just give it to God and let it go up to heaven, and then let them know that you're sorry for the mistakes that you've made, if you regret it, or whatever you wanted to say to your child, if you may have miscarried, or whatever I know a situation where of course I didn't live with my parents, but I had a friend who her mother was really close to me growing up, and I was locked up when she died. And the last time I had seen her, she was actually yelling at me, telling me to get my life together, and then I ended up getting locked up and she died. And for a long time I had a very hard time on trying to actually, let it go, because I'm like, oh my gosh, like she was like a mom to me, and she told me to get my life together, and then she was kind of mad at me, and then she ended up dying, like, and I never got to see her ever again. Like the last time I'd seen her, she was upset. But I actually did have a dream, and in my dream, she said it was okay, and that it was going to be okay, and so I got a lot of peace from it after a while. Um, but there's things that we hold on to in our lives, in which in which we need to let go of. So if you ever had a death in your life that you're having a hard time letting go of, a miscarriage, or even regret from an abortion that you once had, you can get relief. You just have to make sure you let it go. So I just encourage you guys to go to a peaceful place, maybe write a note, tie it to the end of a balloon, or say your last and final words and let it go. If you can't do it with yourself, by yourself, Go with a trusted friend that you love. Go with a group of people that have gone with the same things, and sit down with people who understand the pain that you are going through in your life. So I love you guys so much, and I am going to be praying for you during your release and your letting go of your losses in your life and the things in which you regret or you may have lost. So I love you guys so much. Stay encouraged. God bless. Peace.